Alright, so let me get the obvious out of the way here. I have no script, I'm recording this on my phone, and I'm gonna be editing this on my phone. I'll probably make the visuals like speed paints I've done or something so that you actually have something to look at, but just feel free to listen to this video. This is just like an update. A lot of you are probably wondering, what's been going on? Why have there been no uploads? What are you doing? Are you getting lazy? The answer to that one is yes. In actuality, there's been a lot of things that have happened, and I have gone into these things on my community tab, but first off, I don't think many people check that, if I'm being honest, and I don't really care. I don't expect people to check it. And second off, the reason why I'm kind of getting into it here is because I want to go into a bit more detail than I did on my community tab, and sort of go across, what's happening, what's the plan moving forward, what are you gonna do, that kind of stuff. Because I'm kind of in a rough position right now in terms of being able to make videos. So I think the obvious one a lot of people know about is I did have a surgery in fall, and frankly, that was like the least invasive thing that happened to me in terms of making videos. Because slightly before I got this surgery, someone who I knew, not even someone I was friends with, someone who was like a friend of a friend of a friend and I just kind of knew, started like brutally stalking and harassing me and started a witch hunting campaign to get me deplatformed. They went to 3 separate communities to try and get me banned so I'd lose my opportunity to be a YouTuber. I don't know why. Every time I ask someone what I even did, I always get different answers and none of them make any sense. So I don't know what I did to make this person mad. I'd like to know. They could tell me or something. I don't know. Anyways, all 3 communities which they did that in, they were banned from because they looked at that person's evidence of me abusing them or something, which they don't have evidence of that. I don't even know what they accused me of, really. They looked at that, and then they asked me, and I showed them evidence of this person telling me to kill myself and saying it was morally okay to harass me, and they kind of went, this is goofy, we're gonna ban this person. Again, happened in 3 separate communities. That isn't really what got to me. What more so got to me was they kept harassing my friends. One very specific time, I remember, it was right when I got out of my surgery. You sleep in the hospital for a bit after a surgery like that, and then you go home, and I laid down and I slept, and then I woke up and I checked my phone, and I had received a lot of messages of people telling me that this person had been going through my friends lists on my social media and interrogating the people they found on it. That's really bad. You shouldn't do that no matter who you think someone is friends with or whatever, or what that person did to you. You should not do that. But all my friends and stuff were getting interrogated while I was literally out cold under anesthetics. And there was nothing I could do. And it was really terrible to wake up to that. And things like that just kept happening for almost 6 months now. There's a lot more that happened. I don't really want to get into it too much, but just know, again, it was really bad, and this person still kind of has it out for me. I think I've gotten it mostly resolved, but I think it's pretty easy to say this did a lot for my mental health, and it was really hard to build up the want to work on videos, because a lot of times, things that I would do would spark them to go after me more. For example, there was a really high spike in them trying to get me deplatformed after I cameoed in Frey Shikama's video, the Moses video. After I cameoed in that, I guess they saw it and they realized that I had a platform or something, and that I was in a popular creator's video, and they were like, oh no, I can't let this go. This person's gonna abuse people or something. I don't even know. I don't even know if they think they're righteous in this or they're just doing this because they hate me. Again, this has been happening for a while now, and it's just a mess. So because of that, I didn't really want to make more videos as a result. It kind of put me off for a bit, but I got back into gear and I worked. And then the next thing that happened was when I started on the events units video, I got the norovirus partway through. And if you don't know what the norovirus is, it's basically a worse version of stomach flu. So that took me out for like a week. I made a post about that. I was like, I'm sorry, I have to delay the video. I'll get it out by February. Then Project Moon started like consistently updating the game. And in like any other circumstance, I'd be like, oh, this is great, more content. This is the one time where that was not great. I recorded the video back when the Miracle on District 20 rerun was happening. And while I was editing it, Lantern-y song came out. And I was thinking, okay, I could just like add an addendum for this. And then I went on vacation. You know, I took a little break. Kurakumo Heathcliff came out. And I realized, oh, I'm going to have to add a lot of stuff. But I tried not to stress about it. I tried to enjoy my vacation. And then while I was on my vacation, my laptop broke. I record, and I edit, and I write all of my videos on that laptop. And it doesn't work now. Yeah, so I ordered a new one. I tried really hard not to stress about it. It really took me out of my savings, because I had already, I had that surgery, and that costs money. And then I had to spend $2,000 on a new laptop, which is a lot. And I hadn't gone to work because I was on vacation. I couldn't go to work. But it's okay. The laptop should be arriving a few days after I get back. That's easy. I'll pick up some more shifts. I'll work really hard, and I'll pay it off, and I'll have a good time. So I get home, and a few days after I land off my plane, I had been working really hard. I even wrote the next video script on my plane ride home. I was ready to record and make the next video. And then I got COVID. I had gotten home, and a few days later, I woke up with COVID. I have only just now recovered. I'm sure you can even hear it in my voice, because, when you get it, it like keeps you congested for a while after you get better. So I'm sure you can kind of hear like a tiny bit of rasp in my voice. I'm not sure. So that happened. That kind of stopped me. And then my laptop got pushed back 2 more times. It kept getting delayed. I don't even know what's going on. It still hasn't been shipped. It was supposed to arrive weeks ago. What do I do? I can't make videos. So there isn't really anything I can do. I couldn't make videos even if I wanted to. I couldn't go into work, like my actual job, because I was really sick, and I had just spent all this money because I needed to spend that money in order to make videos. And that really sucks. There's nothing you can do when something like that happens. I'm lucky enough to have had savings pulled aside for a rainy day, in case something like this did happen. But, it still just kind of puts you in a hard spot. So that's the explanation as to why there haven't been any videos. Here's my plan, what I'm going to do moving forwards. I kind of said this already, but I was going to do a stream, like a little a slop filler stream. I haven't been able to do that because, again, broken laptop. But I will be doing that eventually, hopefully. So that'll be fun. We'll have a good old time. I'll have like a live chat, and we'll all have a good, fun time with it, won't we? The next thing, the events units video, I've canceled it. At this point, I've realized that there is a lot I need to add, and it would just be better if I put it off and I waited. The next video, which I wrote on my plane ride home, that one, I've already got that, like, fully finished. I just need to edit it, and then I've got, like, a voice actor for it sorted out, because there's gonna be, like, a voice actor part, much like in the Potential Man video, with that just having a quick voiced segment for funsies. So that's sorted out. That's all good. And what you might be wondering, what's gonna happen to the bullet video? Well, I'm going to be pulling what I had already finished, the video, which only, like, I think the first 6 or 7, maybe 8 minutes are fully edited and trimmed down. The rest it'll just kind of go to raw audio, which I haven't combed through yet. I know at one point in that video, someone starts setting off fireworks, and I start just, like, mumbling into my microphone about how it isn't even the weekend of a holiday. If you think that sounds fun, I'm going to be putting the unfinished product in its entirety up on my Patreon. It's just $2 to go see it. If you really want to. Yeah. If you're really curious. And what's going to happen to the event units video, I am going to rewrite it using what I had as a basis for the script after Canto 7. So when Canto 7 comes out, so that is after the Night on the Backstreets event, I will be rewriting the video and putting it out in a newer state. And the reason for this is because I already have to add sections for 2 new units into the video, so I might as well just wait and see what units come out for the next event and just, again, remake the video, make it bigger and better and all that. So, again, it's canceled. I feel really bad because this was the Patreon poll winner for my next video. I guess as a little treat, I will go ahead and say that the next video I am making is about ammo units. Again, fully finished with the script. I just need to record it, which you bet is the first thing I'm doing when I get my new laptop. You know, when it finally arrives at the end of this month, because it has been delayed so much that the earliest possible date it can arrive is the end of this month. And for all I know, it could just get delayed again, and I could be completely stuck with absolutely no way to work on YouTube for a while. That sucks to think about, but it's very possible. But I will be recording it as soon as possible. And the big thing I really hope for, I want to get back to bi-weekly uploads. I really enjoyed my content the most when I was updating bi-weekly and putting stuff out every other week. And I had to stop doing that for, again, reasons out of my control. You know, first with the Gossipium video, I kind of just procrastinated that, so that one ended up like a week late. And then from then on, I was getting stalked, and I had surgery, and a lot of things that just kind of stopped me from being able to consistently upload. But my number one and the number one thing I'm working towards is I want to upload bi-weekly again. I was happiest with myself when I was doing that, and I had the most fun with my content when I was doing that. One last thing I'm planning on doing is I will be recording another Millier Kanye style video when I actually get the opportunity to. It will even be featuring the guys from Millier Kanye for the most part. I mostly want to do this because I know you all really liked that video, and I really liked editing it. It's a lot easier to edit than most of my content, and I really liked Millier Kanye. It was fun to record, it was fun to edit, it was fun to see the final product. So I'm doing another video like that, again, with the guys from that video, if you found them really funny or something. And that will be coming out eventually, a while from now, because, again, not much of a choice. But I hope all of that makes sense, and that you're all kind of like okay with that. I know all the time I get comments of people saying, no, take your time, we're patient, we'll be fine. But I'm not patient. and what I want more than anything is to put out more content, is for these things to stop happening and for me to be able to do something. And that's why I'm here now, recording this and showing it to you all and saying, again, here's what happened, here's the plan. I'm going to do better. So thank you all. I don't have a way to close this out. Again, just thank you all. I will be doing a 10K celebration, by the way. So look forward to that.